Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca, and today I have a TBR for you guys. This is going to be my June TBR, and a lot like May, it's more than it should be. So if you don't know, if you haven't been watching my videos, a few months ago I started doing my TBRs as just a stack of 5. I didn't want to do any more than 5 just because it seemed to be like my TBRs just kept growing and growing, and I wasn't really reading a lot of the TBRs, so I just made them 5 books because it was a lot easier that way. Well, for May, I accidentally came up with 2 themes, forgetting about the other. The first theme was contemporary, and then the other theme was continuations in series that I've already read, or I've already started reading. So, yeah, any sequel or continuation to that series that I've already started reading. That was May, and I figured June would be just like it. And for the most part it is. I have contemporary, but for the other stack, it's not going to be continuations to series, it's just going to be straight up fantasy. Most of these are, actually, let me see. 3 of these are rereads. They're first book in series that I want to reread and then continue on. 1 book is the last book in the series, and then the other one is the reason why I did this, because it doesn't fit anything. It's just a fantasy. So we're going to start with the fantasy first. So yeah, we'll start with the 3 rereads, because we just are. So the first one is A Number in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I've been feeling like picking this up for a while. And I had the hardcover copy, which is why I stopped. I just hesitated to pick it up. It's too big. It was too tall. I couldn't carry it around with me. The paperback's going to be amazing, though, because it's just a paperback, and I like this, and I love this cover, and I love this edition. So I'm planning on picking this up this month, because it just sounds good. I mean, I remember reading it, and I remember liking it, but I'm hoping to reread it and fall in love with it, like so many people do. The next one is Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. I read this, I think it was like last year or the year. No, actually, I think it was the year before last, something like that. And I remember liking it a lot, and wanting to continue on. I just never did. So I'm planning on rereading the first book so I can continue on with the series. And I know this has fantastic friendship. So, Truth Witch. Last for that is Tiger's Curse by Colleen Hooke. It's been quite a few years since I picked this up. I think I started this in high school, which was like 10 years ago. I have picked up the second book and read it, and didn't love it. So I'm hoping to reread this one, reread the second book, love the second book at least a little bit more, or like it enough where I can continue on. That's what I'm hoping, because I have pretty much the whole series. So I just want to finish the series, and this is one of the series that I need to get off my shelf because it's been too long. If you've seen my goals video for 2018, there are 5 series that I need to complete this year. One of those is this. Another one is coming up. That would be this one. Dreams of Gods and Monsters. This is the final book in this trilogy, and it's by Laini Taylor, and it's a freaking chunker. I read Daughter of Smoke and Bone and really enjoyed it. Here's the thing. Still in the middle of Days of Blood and Starlight, which is the second book. I am just a little under 200 pages. It's got like 500. So, I'm feeling like I can complete this before June comes around, before the end of May. I have about another week. Just under a week. So I think I can do it. I think I can. So, hopefully that actually happens. So then I can finally finish this trilogy and complete at least one series for that goals video. And then last but not least in this stack of 5 is Fury Born by Claire Legrand. I just really, really want to read this. I've heard nothing but good things about this, and I need to read it. It's about 2 queens 1,000 years apart. I want to read this so bad. It looks so good. So, yeah. That is Fury Born by Claire Legrand. I just got this today. I have to have it. Or I have to read it. I have to read it very soon. It just looks so good. Alright. Now for my contemporary stack. Another stack of 5. The first 2 books are from the same author. The first one is My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. This is one of the books on my list of 12 to read this year, so definitely got to get this done. I actually started this a while back. I only got 28 pages in, so I'll just start from the beginning. But a lot of people have said it's actually not so bad. I wasn't loving it when I had started, or like where I was at. I wasn't really loving it, but I'm hoping to continue on, and I love Sophie Kinsella. I love her books, so this is definitely something I really want to read. And then the other one by Sophie Kinsella is Surprise Me. This one, I believe, is about 2 married people who, I believe, find out they're going to live long, healthy lives together, and they decide to, like, every day, surprise the other or something. Yeah, it's, like, casually mentioned that they could be together for another 68 years, and they panic. It's like, okay, but it's Sophie Kinsella, and again, I expect great things, so. Alright, next up is one that everybody has been raving about, and that is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition because I'm trash for exclusive editions, but it won the National Book Award. Yeah. And Jason Reynolds and John Green said it's amazing. And I got the edition that's really pretty. I had to. I just had to. Come on, get in there. Oh my god. But all I know is it's about a girl named Star who witnesses her best friend, I believe it's her best friend, get shot down. Yeah, her childhood best friend is shot at the hands of a police officer. And her friend Khalil was unarmed. So it's inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement. So I had it for a little bit, and I've been meaning to read this, so it's the perfect time to pick it up. Alright, next up I have From Twinkle with Love by Sandhya Menon, from who is also the author of When Dippa Met Rishi, which I love. I love it so much, and I love the pink. The pink is so good for this. I love pink. Pink is my favorite color. Pink and silver are like my favorite colors. And I just really, really, really want to pick this up so bad. So I think I want to pick this up very, very soon. It might be the first book I pick up for the month. We'll see. And then last but not least is Love and Luck by Jenna Evans Welch. This is the sequel/companion of Love and Gelato, which I really loved. I read that late last year or something like that. I think it was like one of the last books I read for the year. And this one is set in Ireland, where the other one was set in Italy. I prefer Ireland, and yeah, I definitely want to read this. It also follows the main character's best friend, which I remember the friend, and I liked the friend from what you got. You didn't really get much of her, but from what I got of her, I liked her. And apparently she's very heartbroken. And I don't know why, so we'll see. I am very excited to pick this up. So yeah, that is my TBR for the month of June. 10 books here. 11 if I don't finish this in time, but it's all good. I think I can do it. I will see you all later on with another video. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's all for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!